my channel where I help you find your adventure when you come to California. And if you're planning to come to Los Angeles over the holidays, don't. We are in a pretty severe lockdown. We don't want your cooties, you don't want ours, so rethink your holiday plans. But when you get here, I have 15 things that you can do. All 15 of these are available right now, but when you get here, check the links in the description box below to see if any of these are still open, because the situation with COVID is fluid. Things are open, they're closed, so you will want to check and make sure you can still enjoy them. 6 of these I covered in my video called Things You Can Do Over Thanksgiving. So I will just briefly cover them here, and you can check out that video if you want to see more. And they are Huntington Gardens, Descanso Gardens, Glow at the South Coast Botanical Gardens. You can rent a kayak and or a bicycle at Marina del Rey and enjoy the beach life. You can go to a drive-in movie. You can go to Happy Place, the drive-through experience, walk around the Griffith Observatory, and see the Hollywood sign. You can also get some great views of Los Angeles, and the night views are pretty spectacular. Definitely closed are LA Zoo and Malibu bike tours, so you will have to save those for a different trip. Here are the other holiday things that are currently open that you can do when you're in Los Angeles. If you're a Dodgers fan, head over to Dodger Stadium, home of the 2020 World Series champs, and go through their drive-through holiday experience. It's $55 per car. I had a friend who went and she absolutely loved it. I would like to go, but I think $55 is a little steep for one person, and because of the lockdown, I can't invite any of my friends to go with me. So I may have to pass this year. Next is Woodland Hills Wonderland. This adventure celebrates the holiday season with hundreds of lights and themed decor as you experience the holiday magic of their inclusive showcase. This is also a drive-through experience, and it is $75 per car. Next is the Bite LA Winter Holiday and Stocking Stuffer Sweets Crawl. This is a 1 to 2 hour event. It's both in and out of your car, and it's interactive. There is a snowball fight with snowmen, for example. Because this is more than just in your car, it's reflected in the price. This is $98 per car. If you live in LA, you live in your car, but if you're from out of town, you might be tired of driving around in your car by now. If that's the case, head down to Newport Beach and take a Holiday Lights tour with Newport Landing. This is a 75-minute cruise. It is COVID safe, and it takes you around the harbor to all the houses that are decorated for the holidays. I did this a couple of years ago, and first of all, it's very cold, so be sure you dress warmly, but it was a lot of fun. Now, if you're nervous about being around people on this cruise, you can also reserve your own private cruise. My next suggestion is something a little bit different. You might be tired of being in your car. You might actually be stuck in your hotel room because everything is shut down. But if that's the case, you want to do something in your hotel room, consider streaming the jewelry box from San Francisco Playhouse.
What do you need? I'm trying to earn money to buy my mom a Christmas present. How is me giving you my pop bottles, you earning money? My mind was occupied with just one thing. I knew that a new jewelry box would make my mother smile. What kind of experience do you have in the automotive sales trade? Well, we had a yard sale last summer and I sold some of my Hot Wheels. Grandma, Willie Mae, as Lady told to call her. Who's the pretty baby? Tracy, I'm trying to watch that TV. Why don't you move your big ass head out the way before I knock it out the way? For those of you who don't know, a switch is what black people used for discipline before the creation of Child Protective Services.
If you like theater, turn out the lights, open your computer, and stream the jewelry box. Tickets start at $15. Next, get back in your car and take a drive along Mulholland Drive. Mulholland runs along the top of the Hollywood Hills, and it separates LA and Beverly Hills from the San Fernando Valley. Now this is a little bit hard to describe because there are so many access points that you can take it from. I would suggest getting on Mulholland at Barham Boulevard in Hollywood and taking it all the way over to Benedict Canyon, which will drop you down into Beverly Hills. The major intersections along that route are Laurel Canyon and Coldwater Canyon. You can take any one of those. And I would also suggest that you do it during the day and at night, because you'll see completely different things. There are a number of little parklets along Mulholland that you can pull over and get out and take fantastic pictures of the city. Then head over to Universal Studios City Walk. Now, Universal Studios itself is closed, but the City Walk is open. The lights are pretty fantastic, all kinds of stores. So it is a really neat place to go, and parking is free through the end of the year, so definitely don't miss that. Next, walk around Beverly Hills, particularly around Rodeo Drive. They have some very cool holiday decorations, and it's a little bit magical. Make sure you also head a couple of blocks over to the Beverly Canyon Gardens for some truly Instagrammable photos. So that's it. 15 things you can do if you are in Los Angeles for the Christmas holidays. I hope you're not, but if you are here, I hope this helps you find your adventure. Thank you for watching.